Hi, this is PR Sundar. So today I am going to talk about my workshop, and many people come to my timeline and troll me by saying that my workshop is expensive. Let me tell you, I do not encourage people with smaller capital to come to the stock market for futures and options trading. Particularly option selling needs large capital. So we mentioned very clearly that you should have a minimum capital of 25 lakh rupees if you want to attend our workshop. And our highest fees for offline workshop is about 70,000, which is less than 3% of the capital. And typically people who attend our workshop, who do the trading properly, they can expect 3 to 5% per month as the return. Of course, though it is not guaranteed, but barring unforeseen circumstances, generally the workshop participants make 3 to 5% profit per month. Therefore, our fees is just 3% of the capital. One day one guy called me, he said, "Sir, this trainer asked me 30,000 fees. My capital was only 2 lakh. I went to his training class and he says, you want to follow my system, you have to buy this software. And this software is 60,000 rupees per annum." So 30,000 rupees to the trainer and 60,000 rupees for software, and 90,000 is gone. A person with a capital of 2 lakh and almost 50% of the capital is gone. And still people think that 30,000 is very cheap. And whereas when I am charging and people complain that charges are more. As and when I post my P&L report, if I say I made 20 lakh profit, "Sir, don't put 20 lakh, sir. Tell what is ROI." But when it comes to fees, also we should talk about ROI or percentage of a capital, right? And why only people talk, why are you charging so much? And our fees is less than 3% of your capital. We are honestly telling you that if you have less than 25 lakh capital, do not come and attend our workshop, because we are teaching so many strategies and to diversify the risk. It's not that you should have minimum of 25 lakh rupees to deploy the money to make profit using our strategies. Even 10 to 15 lakh is enough. But despite that, we do not encourage people having less than 25 lakh rupees to attend our workshop. And number two, many people ask me what I am teaching. So I am going to give you the overall structure of my workshop. There are 3 things essentially people get from our workshop. Number 1 is the strategies. And I am not an Einstein or Newton to invent some strategies or discover some strategies. Whatever the strategies we apply, they are very simple strategies only. Many times I put a screenshot of my positions, you would see that they are not complicated. But then one question you may ask, "Sir, to teach simple strategies, why are you charging so much money?" Every strategy that we do, we have certain tricks. There is a saying in English, successful people don't do different things, but they do things differently. So, same strategies what normally people do, but we do it with some difference, with some trick. And what is that trick? Of course, you have to come to workshop to know that. So number 1 is the strategies. Number 2, I am the one who believes always that no matter what is your knowledge, no matter what position you are taking, the possibilities are there that your trade will go wrong. When the trade goes wrong, how do you do adjustments on firefighting? So that is the most important thing in our workshop. Number 3 is very important, is the margin money. How do you manage your margin money? And many people criticize me, "Sir, you put 1 crore in a trade, if that goes wrong, you bring another 10 crore and you manage." Okay, I put 1 crore, if things go wrong, I bring another crore, okay, fine. But if nothing goes wrong, then only 1 crore is deployed. For 1 crore, even if I make 5% return, the remaining 9 crore is unutilized. So for the entire capital, that is not even 0.5%. So just because you have unlimited capital, you just put only small capital, things go wrong, you bring additional capital. But if things don't go wrong, your returns are very pathetic. You can't be keeping the remaining capital ideally also. that also must be earning some money. Otherwise, you are losing the opportunity cost. So, how we manage this margin money? That is the most important thing for being a successful trader. So, three things. One, strategies, simple but with some tricks in every strategy. Number two, firefighting and adjustment strategies. Number three is the margin management. Some people ask me, so why are you charging some extra money for offline workshop? Offline workshop, we have some additional cost like hotel booking, or travel expenses, and many other things. That's number one. Number two, you get a chance to interact with Mr. Sundar for about 18 hours in 2 days. In an online workshop, it is a 50% pre-recorded, 50% only discussion with me. Whereas offline workshop is the entire full session is a discussion with me. On top of which, we are throwing some very good incentives for offline workshop, and we are planning to do the hand holding for about 2 to 3 months. And the people who are attending our workshop, by paying about 60,000 plus GST, the total will be about 70,000. So we will guide you on a day-to-day basis for about 3 months. So that works out to be less than 1,000 rupees per day. Of course, the 2 days intensive training, and then the remaining 2 to 3 months will be hand holding, what position to take and this and that. And barring unforeseen circumstances, I am sure within the 2 to 3 months of hand holding period, you will be able to make much more money than what you pay as the fees. This hand holding is limited to the 4 workshops that we have planned, one in Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore and Chennai over a period of next 2 months. Some people ask me, so why don't you do something for people with small capital like 3 to 5 lakh rupees? If your capital is 3 to 5 lakh rupees, so we have a course, you can see the link in the description. So you can just go through the course, and there are many people who have gone through the course and still making good profit. That course is only one strategy explained in depth, and adjustments also was given there. Plus, we conducted a question answer session with about 100 people, and that question answer session was also recorded, and that was also posted in the course. So you will get the complete guidance. So if your capital is 3 to 5 lakh rupees, you may consider attending the course, and if your capital is 25 lakh and above, you may consider attending our workshop.